going down? It's DJ Ash Noble here. Welcome back to a stream that I sadly did not want to be doing, and I don't think anybody really wants to do this in a nutshell. But obviously, if if you're on your socials and you're in the music scene and the DJ scene, you'll know that we found out some news today that we've sadly lost a legend, and that legend being DJ Stu Allan, who was an absolutely amazing DJ, been on the scene for absolutely years, and he most certainly was a big inspiration for me. Listening to him growing up, he's part of Uprising. He did a lot of stuff with classic house like Paul Taylor and retro. One of the things I fondly know him for is he worked on a album series called Hardcore Adrenaline, and those albums always stood out to me because there was always just that little bit different to the normal average HT ID albums, and there was like tunes on there that you just weren't hearing remixed all the time, and some of the tunes on them albums they weren't even released. There was like a good like a belting hardcore version on there of United Nations, Out of Touch and things like that, and he worked on these hardcore adrenaline albums, when it on the cover it says mixed by, and his name's on there. So I was obviously gutted to have found out the news, obviously, for the passing of Stu Allan. I know a lot of people that I'm friends with have their own fond memories of him. Some people have been lucky enough to warm up at DJ gigs for him. Some people have been lucky enough just to go to an event and see him. So some people have put, had a picture with him, or they've got a photo next to him. Some people have known him on a more personal level. Some people have just been obviously privileged to to remix some of his tunes, and it's just an actual, it's a shame. It's another legend that's gone. We've lost so many, especially in recent times. With the passing of the likes of Robert Miles, Avicii, we've lost Squaddy. We lost one of the members out of Capella as well. Sadly died, and I think also, if I'm not rightly mistaken, Paul Johnson from Get pass away as well. If you remember Get Down, the 90s, absolute classic. Obviously we had the passing of Keith Flint as well, a couple of years ago as well. I think 2019 was it, somewhere early 2019 I think. We had the sad passing of Keith Flint as well. So all these legends that I've looked up to play. A lot of the music I've liked over the years. I mean, Squaddy with the hardcore, Stu Allan with the hardcore and the house, and again Keith Flint with the rave tunes, and that seamless classic, Out of Space and all them tunes that. And then obviously Robert Miles with the trance, and obviously Children and One on One. So it's just a shame, really. It's another legend. It's another legend down, and it's just absolutely gutting. And everybody's going to be shook up by this. The scene's lost a true legend. And as I say, I only happened to just see something in a group chat that it passed, and then when you think like, no, surely not. Then obviously you go and check your socials, and then you see that everyone's posting, and everyone's obviously saying, look, R.I.P to him, and then you realise that sadly passed away. So I always like to do these streams at these like particular moments. Don't want to make that sound like I don't want to make it sound like that in a bad way, but I like to come on. I like to reflect about how the artists have inspired me over the years, or how I, why I've liked a Pacific artist, and I just like I say, Stu Allan worked on that Hardcore Adrenaline CD with other people, and it was for me that was just a little bit of a different CD from what you were hearing on the normal like HTID CDs, and it was a bit different, not that there was anything wrong with like Hicksy and Squaddy and Darren Styles and Breeze, but they were kind of like remixing these tunes, and a lot of the Hardcore Adrenaline, they were like bootlegs, and a lot of them were like bootleg tunes, and there was like remixes of Rihanna and stuff, and it was just a little bit different at the time, and I remember going back and finding a folder with all the, with loads of the full versions of the tunes to actually mix as well, which was quite good, and there was just some belters on there, and he worked on quite a few tunes in himself, and obviously had aliases as well. Not going to go through and name them, but like I say, we've lost an absolute legend, and I just thought, it's just one of them sort of like gutting days, really. So it'll definitely be in my thoughts all weekend, as we sort of reflect and sort of reminisce about. The good old times of Stu Allan. So yes, that's just one of them things. So anyway, I'm gonna cut the stream here. Make sure to like, make sure to comment, make sure to share. Peace out. Boom.